So let's come to a comfortable seat. Crossing your legs on your mat, sitting on a cushion if you want to raise your hips up. Lowering the hands to the knees and taking some deep breaths, sighing out the mouth, closing down the eyes. So today's class is going to be kind of our theme, our intention is around the full moon, which is on Wednesday, I think, which is full moon in Sagittarius, which is kind of about growth, prosperity, and obviously it's the solstice, summer solstice on the 21st, which is kind of marking the height of the sun's radiance and light, that surrounds us. So we're gonna invite our kind of own radiance tonight to expand and come out and shine on all of us. So we'll take our hands together in front of our heart for 3 ohms, making space with the breath. Inhale for Om. Inhale. And last one, inhale. Taking a moment to feel that centering, grounding us in the beginning of our practice. In the eyes, we're going to take hands breathing. So for my lovely pregnant people, you're going to bring your hands up, fingers spread nice and wide, and then we're going to bring the hands down into fists, fingers around the thumbs, and you're going to go a slow pace. So inhaling and exhaling with your breath, nice and long. Okay, but you're still going to tuck the elbows and bring the fingers around the thumbs. Everyone else who isn't pregnant, we're going to do it more fast pace. So inhaling the hands up, exhaling, bringing the hands down. Keep going. Breathing in and out into the diaphragm, into the belly. And we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Holding the breath, not pregnant people holding. Pregnant people, you keep going. And then exhaling, releasing down. Nice. So that hands breathing is really nice to get kind of any stagnant stuff, air out of our sinuses, out of the top of our lungs. So let's just engage our deep belly breathing to center ourselves in that deep belly rhythmic breathing for our practice. So inhale deeply, sending breath down into the belly, expanding in all directions, exhaling, tucking the navel back towards the spine. Starting to open up and engage that lower part of the lungs into the diaphragm. Okay, we'll inhale the hands up above the head, looking up. And then exhale the right hand down. We're going to flow. So we're going to exhale over to the side. Inhale, come up to center. Exhale over to the other side. Nice gentle side stretching to warm up, inhaling up, exhaling down, inhaling up, moving with your own breath pace. And last one. Bring the palms back to the knees. We'll take some neck rolls. So looking over your right shoulder and then exhaling, rolling the neck down really nice and slowly. Being very gentle with the neck as we warm up. Inhale, coming up to the other side. Exhale, rolling down. Inhale up. Feel free to stop anywhere in your rotation if you feel like you find a place with a little knot or tension. Then feel free to stop. Breathe into it. And we're going to take the full rotation up and back down, exhaling down. Inhale, rolling up, looking up. And then we'll change direction, starting off as we were before with some gentle rolls just down, and then we'll introduce coming up. Okay, so we'll come back to the center and we'll come onto all fours. Okay, so from all fours, wrists underneath shoulders, fingers spread nice and wide, pressing into the fingertips. Knees hip distance apart and engaging the core and the pelvic floor. We're going to inhale, looking up with the head and the hips, sending the stomach down. And then exhale, roll forward, tucking the chin and the tailbone, raising the spine, rounding the spine up towards the ceiling. Inhale, come forward, moving with your own breath pace, going as slowly or as quickly as you'd like. Okay, so next time we exhale, we're going to take our cat-cow flow. So exhaling, sending the hips back towards the feet, and then inhaling, looking forward, coming forward on our elbows, up into cow, and then back into cat, down to kind of a half child, forward, pressing into the hands, and exhale back. Inhale forward. Pregnant people, open the knees to make space for your belly. And also you can take, if it doesn't feel good to kind of take the full flow, you can take a smaller one, staying up, more up in your tabletop. It's more about getting our hips and shoulders into a kind of fluid movement. Couple more breaths like that. And then coming back to the center, we're going to take side plank. So pregnant people, we're going to come onto the knee and wrist of the right side, or you can come onto your fist. And we're going to roll over to the side and then lift the hand up. For everyone who isn't pregnant, and also if you want to take that modification, feel free. If you want to try side plank, we're going to come into a normal plank first. Take a nice deep breath here, engaging your core, and then we're going to roll onto the side of our foot, pressing into the hand on the floor, stacking the feet, raising the hand. Okay, so deep breath here. We want to engage into the side core. One more deep breath here, inhaling and then exhaling, rolling back. And we'll take a down dog. Same for pregnant folks. We're going to come into down dog. Okay, so first down dog, bending your knees, giving yourself space. Bending the hips up into the sky. And then bending the knees, we'll come back into tabletop. And anyone taking that first modification, rolling onto the left side, bringing the right foot back behind you and lifting the arm. For everyone else who's taking side plank, we'll come into full plank. Nice deep breath here, and then we'll exhale, roll onto the side of the left foot, grounding through the palm into the fingertips. Come up with that right hand. Grounding through the fingertips, making sure all four corners of the hand that are on the floor are being engaged. We'll take one more deep breath here, inhaling up, and then exhaling, come back round and into down dog. Let's take a child's pose, come off our wrists, come down and open up the knees to make space for the body. You can come onto the forearms as well. That feels nice. We'll come to the forehead, to the floor. Nice deep breath here, sending the breath down into the pelvis. We'll inhale, come back up to tabletop. Exhale, back to down dog. We're going to inhale, bring the left foot into more of the center of the mat. We're going to inhale the right leg up into the air. Exhaling, bringing the knee forward. Pregnant people, you come to the outside of the hand. Everyone else can come into the middle. Just wherever feels good for your foot to land. And then we'll bring the left knee to the floor. Okay, so we're going to take lunge pose. Okay, so left knee on the floor. Feel free to fold over your mat for more support for your knee. And then the right foot is grounding down through the big toe. We're going to raise the hands up, looking up with the gaze. And then we're going to bring our arms out to the side, straight out, and slightly back into a very gentle back bend, looking up. Nice deep breathing into all four corners of the chest. One more deep breath here. Lovely. Exhaling, coming forward. We'll place the hands down, and then you can walk your foot back or bring it back, however feels good. Inhaling forward, exhaling back to down dog. We'll bring the right foot into the center this time, and then on an inhale, extending the left leg up and back. And here on an exhale, we'll bring the knee forward, coming into lunge pose. The right knee on the floor, grounding down through that knee, shin, top of the foot, and then inhaling, raising the hands up and out, taking a very gentle back bend. One more deep breath here. And then exhaling the hands forward. We're going to step the right foot up and forward to a forward fold. Pregnant folks, keep your feet nice and wider than hip distance. Okay, again, keeping the knees generously bent, allowing the head to relax, shaking it yes and no. And then grounding down through the feet. We'll raise the head up, last vertebrae by vertebrae, rolling up, coming up to stand. Okay, so from standing, we're going to do some baby sun salutations. So, yeah, not the full ones because they can be a bit stimulating for this time of night. But the baby ones are, my intention was just to bring that sunlight, that lovely light into our practice. So, honoring that light. Sun salutations are about honoring and paying, thanks to the sun. So we'll start at the front of our mat. Take a drink actually before we start because they can be flowy. So I'll stand so that you can see. Yeah. So we're going to inhale the hands above the head, looking up. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, reaching out with the neck and gaze. Flat back, exhale, fold. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Inhale the hands up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Last one, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Closing down the eyes. And generating a feeling of gratitude for the sun. Visualizing the sun's warm energy on your skin. Invite it into your heart and your mind and your body. Lovely. And with that sunlight, we're gonna grow our trees. So we'll take tree pose. First modification is we're going to ground down through the left side and then place the right heel on the left ankle or you can take the foot onto the calf. That's as far as it's recommended for pregnant people to go because of the strain on the pelvis. So if you're not pregnant and you want to take the foot into the thigh, wherever you want to be tonight. Then with our hands, we'll bring them in towards the heart to start, and then inhale. You can raise your hands if you feel good balance, or you can keep your hands in front of your heart. Finding a spot on the floor in front of you to focus on balance. Grounding through the left big toe. Space in the neck and the shoulders. The micro movements in this pose are kind of reaching out through the knee and also externally rotating the thigh. Nice grounding pose. We'll take one more deep breath here. And then exhale, release this side and give the body a little shake. Okay, we'll ground down through the right side this time. And then taking the same variation that you took on the first side. Bringing your hands together in front of the heart. And then growing the tree out. So trees are obviously a physical manifestation of sunlight. The effect it has on living beings growing up towards it. Reaching for the light always. And in our practice, we can invite that same energy into our own being. Visualize your roots reaching down from the foot on the floor, roots down into the earth, deep, deep, deep into the earth, always connected. One more deep breath here, inhaling up, and then exhale, release this side, have a little shake. So we're going to take dancer's pose, but that's not suitable for pregnancy. So pregnant people, we're going to do angel pose. So I'm going to get you set up. So we're going to ground down through the left foot, bring the right top of the right foot back, grounding down through that big toe, bringing the arms out and back and looking up. Okay, and if you want to take dancer pose, feel free to take that pose if that feels good, angel pose, or if you would like to try dancer. We're going to bend the right knee and take hold of the inner ankle. Okay, just take a moment to feel that in your body. We'll inhale the left hand up and then tilting forward with the body, kind of pressing into that back right hand, tilting forward, coming forward into dancer. Finding a spot on the floor to focus on for balance. It's okay to wobble or fall. You can bend the left knee very, very gently. One more deep breath. Inhale up. And exhale, release. We'll take the same for the other side. Pregnancy pose too. So you're taking angel pose on the other side. Rounding through the top of the foot and opening up, looking up. If you're taking dancer, we'll ground down through the right foot, taking the inner ankle of the left foot. Inhale, raising the right hand. And then exhale, rocking forward, pressing the back left foot into the left hand very gently. Really nice. Nice deep breathing into the belly, rounding through the big toe on the floor. Inhale up and exhale, release on this side. Okay, let me just check the time. I wasn't sure if I was where I was. Okay, yeah, cool. So we'll come to the front of the mat. I'm going to take warrior 2. So bring the hands together in front of the heart, bending the knees. We'll take a step back with the left foot. Come into warrior stance. Warrior 2. So the back left foot is at a 45-degree angle, and the front right foot is straight out. The knees over the second and third toe. Raising the hands up parallel with the floor. Looking out over your right hand. Space in the shoulders and the neck. So we've cultivated all of this inner radiance. And now with Warrior 2, we can shoot it out into the world. Wherever we go, sparkle it like fairy dust. Warrior 2 is about our kind of being in the world. We have the past behind us, the future in front. It's a strong pose, so knowing that all of the strength that you need is within you. One more deep breath here. And then we'll exhale, bring the hands together in front of the heart, stepping forward. Lovely. Inhaling, bending the knees. Exhaling, stepping back. We'll come into Warrior 2 on the other side. So setting up your pose. Grounding through the feet. So the front knee in warrior poses can often can kind of roll inwards. We want to make sure that it's rolling out and straight over the second and third toe. We should always be able to see our big toe, and the knee is straight over the ankle. Nice, one more deep breath here. And then we'll exhale, bring the hands together in front of the heart, stepping forward. Okay, so we're going to come down now. Pregnant folks, you're going to come down to child's pose. Everyone else, we're going to flow down onto our stomachs. Okay, so at the front of your mat, we're going to inhale the hands above the head. Exhale, folding down. We'll step back into plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to the floor. And then inhale, cobra. Coming back to child's pose. Okay, we'll all hang out here in child's pose for a minute. And we'll take a nice side bend in child's pose. So just moving very gently over to the left side, moving your hands over, opening up through the right side of the body. Sending breath into the right shoulder and ribs. And then we'll walk the hands over to the right. Inhaling, walking the hands to the center and then back up. Oh yeah, we're going to do a nice shoulder stretch. So we'll come into all fours. And pregnant folks, just go to kind of your edge. It is suitable for pregnancy, but there's a twist in it, so maybe don't twist the whole way. So we're going to inhale, raise the right hand. So pregnant folks, you could come to here. Everyone else, we're going to raise the right hand up, and then exhale, thread the arm through, the right arm through the left, to place the shoulder and the side of the head on the floor. So the left hand is grounding down on the floor, the elbow is bent. And we want to feel this, our side arm and shoulder on the floor rather than the side of our head or neck. As in, that's the active area in the stretch. And we'll inhale the hand up. Coming back into tabletop on an exhale. We'll do the same for the other side. So inhaling the left hand up, and then exhaling, threading the arm through. This pose is called thread the needle, so it makes sense. So the arm is being threaded through, and then the side arm and shoulder is resting on the ground, and the side of the head, so side of the top of the head, or the side of the face, if that feels okay for you. Trying to keep the pelvis even and knees still parallel. And on your next inhale, pressing into the right hand, lifting the left up. And then we'll come onto our backs. So if you're pregnant and it doesn't feel good to lie on your back, then you can do this seated in a forward fold. So we're just going to do some leg stretches. So feel free to do the stretches seated. And we're going to be lying on the floor with our straps. So, you take the same stretch, just seated. So for everyone else, we're going to come to lie down. Just roll side to side, releasing. Okay, we'll bring the feet to the floor, knees parallel. We're going to take our strap and wrap it around the top of the foot, the ball of the foot, extending the leg out straight first, and then drawing it back towards the body. For pregnant folks, you can be folding very gently towards the foot. Just wherever you are, holding onto your strap gently without any strain. Finding your edge and taking some nice deep breaths. Reaching out through the heels. One more deep breath here, extending the leg up and then bending the knee, drawing the leg back towards the floor. And we'll take the same on the other side. So wrapping the strap around the left foot, ball of the foot, extending out straight and then back towards the body. Releasing any tension in the jaw, the shoulders or the forehead. Sending breath down into the foot. Inhale, extending, exhale, bending the knee, releasing the side. And we'll take figure 4. So pregnant people, if you're sitting up, take forward fold, bring your legs back together parallel, fold over your, no, sorry, that doesn't work. So pregnant people who are sitting up, if your legs are wide, we'll bring the right foot into the thigh, and then we'll fold over the extended leg. Really small, gentle fold over the leg. Okay, if we're on the floor, we're going to take figure 4. So crossing the left ankle over the right knee, drawing the legs towards the body and interlacing the fingers around the left thigh. Relax through the shoulders and chest, starting to settle. Inhale, drawing the legs closer, exhaling, releasing the side. We'll take the same for the other side. So crossing the ankle over the knee and then drawing the legs in towards the body. One more deep breath here. And then exhaling, releasing. We're going to come into Shavasana. So pregnant people, if you are not comfortable lying on the floor, feel free to do this seated or lying in your bed, or put a bolster to raise your body up, lie over a bolster. For everyone else, we're going to lie out on the floor. Let your knees rest against one another if your lower back is feeling tight. Sorry, not tight, tense or a bit pinchy. Closing down the eyes. And starting at the feet, using our exhale. Letting go of tension, stress, tightness. Relaxing through the toes. Relaxing through the arches of the feet. Letting go of the heels and the ankles. Letting them fall out to the side. Relaxing through the calves, shins. Softening through the knee joints. Letting go of the thighs. The pelvis melting, widening, softening. Soften through the belly, belly button, sides, lower back, melting into the ground beneath you. Soften through the diaphragm. And diaphragm is that big wall of muscle. Feel it relax, deepening your breath. Soften through your ribs, inner muscles of the ribs. Allowing breath to flow in and out so gently and easily. Inviting space and softness. Soften through the heart space into the shoulders, collarbone, neck. Feel the shoulders sinking and melting towards the floor. Relax through the upper arms and lower arms, down into the hands. Relax through the neck and the ears. Let go of the jaw. Feel the forehead widening, expanding, softening between the eyes. And letting go of the crown of the head. Feeling the whole body surrender. Inviting some deep, refreshing breaths. And tiny little movements into your fingers and toes. Gently moving the head side to side. Slowly waking our body. When you feel ready, gently rolling to your right side and taking a deep breath there. And then when you feel ready, helping yourself to come up to a seated position. We'll take alternate nostril breathing. So we'll bring our fingertips together in front of the face. Our thumbs are loose so that we can press on the sides of the nose. So we're going to inhale and exhale through both nostrils. On the inhale, covering the right, inhale left, cover left, exhale right, inhale right, exhale left, inhale left, cover left, exhale right, inhale right, cover right, exhale left, inhale left, cover left, exhale right, inhale right, cover right, exhale left. Letting the hands go, closing down the eyes. Nice deep breath through both nostrils. We'll bring our forefingers to the opposite armpit for our hugging mudra. And we'll take a very short meditation with our mudra. practice has been inviting in light, expansion. It's nice to bring that energy back from outside to inside, grounding ourselves, curing all that energy within us before we go back into our lives. Giving yourself a hug, feeling proud of yourself. In and out, focusing on the breath. Bring our hands together in front of the heart for 1 and 3 shantis. Inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Peace everywhere for everyone. Thank you for coming, loves. See you next week.